It is the eye-rolling retort that Karens everywhere have come to know all too well. Okay, Karen.
Are you filming me?
Okay, Karen.
The topic of today's video is related to them. Today we are going to show you some of the airport Karens who got what they deserved. So make sure to subscribe and enable post alerts in this video so you won't miss any upcoming uploads when we upload new videos with up-to-date information. The richest woman, as she claims. Our first Karen is of the delusional variety, as she claims to be the richest person on earth when making airport employees' lives a living hell.
What's your name? Let me see your badge. Let me see your badge. No, you need security right now. I will be calling the CEO and she will not have a job. I assure you, you will not have a job. I am the richest woman in the world and people treat me like shit because they don't know who I am. I'm richer than whoever you want to think about.
If she's so rich, why is she flying commercially? Protective Karen. Talking about the next Karen is the flavor of the day, as in our next clip, a seated Karen springs to her feet, claiming her personal space is being invaded by some woman who is filming her, while she runs up to them, also filming. Makes sense?
You think that this is a funny game?
No, we are not bothering you.
You are bothering me.
No.
Look, your stuff isn't here. Get the out of here.
I can sit where I want.
Food lover. When this Karen hurls abuse at the airport food worker, all because she had to wait more than 3 minutes for her sandwich. We know it's meant to be fast food, but how fast is this Karen want it for a single sandwich foreign altogether? So again, you don't want to make sandwiches because hundreds of billions of places. That was mine. Thank you. A new breed of Karen.
You don't want to make sandwiches? There's hundreds of billions of places. Find something you
I
like.
made the sandwich. No, I
Then
took it out.
why the f giving it away and trying it out? I paid for it. That sounds even stupider. That was nice. Thank you.
This type of love. An airport is normally a place where relationships are saved, but in our next clip, it seems like the writing is on the wall for this Karen and her boyfriend's relationship, as she belittles him for everything. So this camera person encountered this drunken Karen, who was going on a trip with her boyfriend to Ecuador before things took a turn for the worse. Unfortunately, this boyfriend was on the receiving end of it and took it all in, but thankfully, someone captured this moment, and this woman was held accountable, and it was shared everywhere online. Just check this out.
I wish you would help me, Carlos. I wish you would help me. It's gonna make me look stupid. I wish you would help me. I wish. You look stupid and confused the entire time we're here. And it's cool. Fucking keep doing. I've never had this done before, and you won't help me! Sorry, son of a bitch. Sorry, son of a bitch. I hate you. I hate you for doing this to me. This is my first flight, and you're doing this to me.
So as you can see here, she was hurling all kinds of abusive statements and insults towards him, including saying that she hates him. Meanwhile, he was in a foreign country trying to translate everything and handle her while she's having a breakdown and abusing him. We feel really bad for this guy, and he made a follow-up video after he was identified, and he explained saying that she had a substance abuse problem, as well as mental disorders, which is no excuse, but it gives you some context on her behavior. He did end the relationship and move on to new and better things, and left this negative part of his life behind. So thankfully, karma did catch up to this Karen. Some craziness. So next up, we have a crazy Karen who has a breakdown in an airport after getting into some trouble after entering a restricted zone. After the staff attempted to apprehend her, she went on a rant and started screaming, trying to explain that she was just attacked. Just watch this clip of this Karen. As a Karen usually does, she demanded the manager of the airport to come to her and sort out the situation, as if the police being there wasn't enough. We guess she thinks she can wiggle her way out of this one. Well, not today, Karen. I am not going anywhere. Now, in the next clip, we have an entitled Karen who refuses to get off the plane after starting a massive disruption among the passengers on the aircraft. She starts ranting at passengers as they come up to her, asking her to leave the aircraft so they can take off to Las Vegas, but she just straight up refuses and argues with anyone who comes near her. She insisted she's wearing a mask, and so she should be given the right to fly with them, but is straight up oblivious to the fact that she's causing a scene and delaying the flight for everyone else. So it's pretty evident that everyone on the plane, including the captain, is starting to get frustrated over this Karen.
Ma'am, you need to have a mask on. You need to have the paper mask that they provided. It has, ma'am. I'm speaking to you, ma'am. Thanks. Okay, you're done. Let's go. You're gonna go on the aircraft.
So as things start to come to an end, we think Karen faces the reality of the situation, but then she has to go and pull the race card, saying that's why she's been kicked off. Thankfully, this Karen was removed from the flight, and tonight's entry back on. Anti-mask Karen? In this clip, we have a crazy Karen who disrupts the peace on an airplane and starts spitting on people, and then gets asked to leave the plane. And that's when she goes really, really crazy. So after being told that she's going to have to leave the aircraft, she starts to really lose the plot and go wild. You guys just have to see this.
You're going to have to get off the aircraft,
yeah,
okay?
and you're out there,
Yep.
and I compliment you in that way.
She's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're going to have to get
After
off the
they made
aircraft.
us, you
Grab
won't.
your bag and
Yeah,
just step
yeah,
off
you
the
won't.
Okay, but I need you to get up.
No. You
Okay?
need me to get up? You may need me to get up, but you know what I feel my need to do as a person? Just like Jesus Christ.
You need to.
The cop requests another unit, obviously, as she's going to be a handful, and that's when she starts to really crank things up a notch and starts publicly speaking. Police officers gave her numerous warnings, and she still decided to go on a rant and ignored them until they announced that if she doesn't get up, they will have to put their hands on her. And that's when she gets defensive. So eventually they convinced her to get up after stating that they were going to deplane the aircraft and take her to jail, which pretty much just means they're going to make everyone disembark the aircraft. And it was at this moment that she realized how serious things really were.
Step out. Take your leg out. Can I have your name, please, first? Can we just adopt something that makes me want to be safe? Why can I not be safe?
That one. Let me see.
Now you taking her
She's
head
got
off?
family on yours. It's okay. So we're not going to do that. So here's your two options. You can take the head off, like the flight attendants told you to do, which I had told them to tell you, or you'll be off the flight.
Okay, can you
Tell me
where
now.
that's posted?
Tell me now which one it is.
All right, relax, sir. You just got here. Can I respond? Relax. Can you tell me where that's posted? How would I have known that?
I'm the captain of the airplane. That's where it's posted. And Delta has guidelines, and I don't have to explain it to you. You can take it off, or you can leave the airplane. It is inappropriate. I'm not going to take vulgar language on the flight,
Okay.
verbal or written.
Okay.
You understand? Do you understand the two options?
Yeah, I heard you, sir.
No, do you understand it?
I said I heard you.
Do you understand it?
Y'all hear this?
Do you understand what two options are?
I'm not
The
going
hat
to ruin your
comes
birthday.
off for the
I'm not going
entire
to ruin your birthday.
flight,
Then you pointing. Don't point your finger at
or
us.
you leave.
Don't point your finger at us.
You got it?
Don't point your finger at us.
Okay. So which is it? Tell me.
What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. If you liked today's video, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be always updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.